Vocal anti-Castro members of the US Congress are already vowing a fight, but do they truly represent the feelings of their constituents? CCTV's Nitza Soledad Perez has more from the heart of the US Cuban exile community in Miami.
Cuban Americans in the U.S. Congress immediately condemned President Obama's intentions to remove Cuba from the list of state sponsors of terrorism. One of them, Florida Republican Senator and presidential candidate Marco Rubio, who claimed in a video release that Cuba doesn't deserve the upgrade.
They should have remained on the list of state sponsors of terrorism, and I think sends a chilling message to our enemies abroad that this White House is no longer serious about calling terrorism by its proper name.
This South Florida congresswoman assured Spanish-American news outlets that Congress will not sit idle.
We are going to use the power we have in Congress to continue with the embargo, and we insist on keeping Cuba on the list of state sponsors of terrorism. But we do understand that it will be hard to overcome a presidential veto.
Any action by Congress to block Obama's request would need to be backed by 2/3 of House and Senate members to overcome a presidential veto. But these hardliners do not represent the majority of Cubans and Cuban Americans living in the United States. Recent polls indicate that most of them do approve of the opening of relations between the United States and Cuba. Since the announcement that diplomatic relations between the U.S. and Cuba would be restored, support within the Cuban American community has increased, even from those who long supported the embargo. People like Teresita. She came to the U.S. 51 years ago.
I think they are doing the right thing opening up the relationship. It's been more than 50 years of this embargo, and nothing has happened. No one has done anything for Cuba, so it is about time.
Polls show older and younger generations of Cuban Americans living in Florida finding more common ground.
They should have done it for a long time already, and they should move forward any minute now, So
Distance, time, and failed policies have combined to help transform the Cuban American population, and as a consequence, its politics. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CCTV, Miami.